What's up, YouTube? So this video reminder, I'm just gonna talk about the importance of not giving up and to keep striving for greatness. Keep pursuing your goals, keep pursuing your passions. Just don't let anything stop you. I know you guys have heard about this like all the time, so it may sound like repetitive or may sound corny, but I'm just gonna use my own words on it and some of my life experiences and how no matter what, man, you just can't give up in life. So let's get started, right? So recently, if you were subscribed to my channel for a while, you'll know that like recently I made a video that was like an hour long. One of my latest video, right? I put in so much work, my heart and soul to that video, right? Last night, and I was already getting likes, I was already getting good views, but it's not even about that. But like, just the fact that I put in so much work into that one video I made, and it got taken down from YouTube pretty much, and because I forgot why, but so now I got a strike from YouTube now. But that's the thing though, like YouTube is known for deleting or taking down channels that are either exposing the government or like it's making a huge impact with people in some way, or like they're speaking against the system, right? And like, again, I was kind of bummed out when I found out that my latest YouTube video, which was the longest YouTube video I made, it got taken down. So I am kind of upset, but at the same time, that's how life is. So obviously, you've watched this channel, you know how life is. You know how life is gonna beat you down unexpectedly. It's gonna take shit away from you unexpectedly. Life is very unpredictable. Life is bullshit, and no matter what, like, life will surprise you. It'll give you a lot of surprise attacks. Now, what I was thinking is that, like, okay, YouTube, they're gonna take down my channel. All right, cool. Well, guess what? Now I'm gonna go harder. Now here's the thing. In life, yes, we've experienced a lot of bullshit in life. Yes, no matter what, you're always in a constant state of healing. You're always in a constant state of try to like improve. Like, it's no matter what. Like, you even hear the word. It's called new levels, new devils, right? And it sounds kind of corny, but it's true though, because no matter what, there's always going to be some type of like shit taking place. So it's all about your mindset. I know you guys heard this. It may sound repetitive, but this is a video reminder. It's all about your mindset. You can't break, and you have to look at shit from a new perspective, right? So when shit is just not going your way, don't even like spaz out or give up. Yes, be angry. Yes, let your steam out. But what you can do is you gather yourself, gain your momentum, and instead of like giving up or like just not even trying at all, use your pain as motivation. All the shit you've experienced, just the fact that like you're even experiencing failing and like all that humiliation and embarrassment, use that fuel to fucking drive you. If you study the greats, look at great athletes, look at Kobe, LeBron, all of the Hall of Famers, not even with athletes, but just great people in general. You look at the history, and they've all failed before. They all failed. They weren't good at what they were doing before. Yes, some people were very talented, but they have experienced some type of failure, right? And then you notice that like usually their greatest failures have really changed them in a positive way. So think about it. The more you fail, the more you experience setbacks, the more life throws bullshit at you. The thought of overcoming it and looking back and telling your story to other people, other friends or family members that you overcome these types of situations, that shit will fucking make your story and your fucking storyline sounds fucking amazing. So you can't really give up on shit. You got to keep going. Now, it's all about following your heart too. So like, it give you a job, it give you this and that. It's always good to be an underdog. People may say, oh, people rather not be in a position where like no one believes in them or like everyone doubts them. Trust me, it's a really good position because you're the same. When you hit rock bottom, you got nowhere to go but to the top, right? You got nowhere to go but to the top. I've experienced a lot of financial losses. I've experienced being financially undisciplined. I've spent a lot of things I've regretted. I've lost a lot of money I've regretted. But I'm using an example. So I can't say the word because YouTube is so sensitive. Since YouTube loves to ban videos, since we don't have freedom of speech no more, apparently. So when the C word hit, right? The C word hit. Um, it was around 2020 ish. I was working at a job, right? Things were going good. I was making stable income. Then when the C word hit, bam, I lost my job. Then I pretty much lost all my money. Yes, I was pissed. Yes, all the jobs weren't open. It's hard to apply for jobs. It was hard for me to apply for like government pay, where the government was giving people like money since the C word hits and since we had a huge lockdown. But it was hard for me to apply that because so many people were applying through telephone. Me and my family members were trying to help me, get some money through the government system, and it wouldn't work or it did work, but it took such a long time, and like it took us months just to get me applied and to get the money, right? So as we kept on applying, yes, it was frustrating. I was so pissed, but we never gave up. It took us months, but eventually I got the money, and then what? Then while that happened, I kept applying for fucking jobs. Like I was up all night applying for jobs, this and that. Even though I felt so low, I was jobless. I needed a haircut. Like I looked like a bum. Like I had a lot of facial hair. I didn't shave. I was at a low point, man. It was very depressing when the C word hit. Of course, not just me, but like everyone experienced the same shit. It was really shitty, but I didn't let it stop me. So I kept applying for jobs. I kept being persistent. I kept sacrificing my time, and I didn't have a car back then. Well, I still don't, but I didn't have a car, so I just kept persisting and pursuing my goals, and eventually I made it happen. And not only that, but like I made extra money from the government because they owed me a lot of money when the C word hit, and man, not only had I got my job, but like I had extra money from the government, and then while I was working, other jobs opened back then. So now I was working two jobs. I was getting some extra money. But you see how that opened up a lot of doors? You see how crazy how patience works, right? Like, and I was praying to God too. Like, I don't want to sound corny or with like all love and life with the creator, but this and that. But I was praying to God, and like, I was at such a low point, and like, basically, and I somehow made it all happen. So basically, the moral of the story is like, you gotta have vision. Like, I know you heard this a lot, but like you gotta have tunnel vision. Like you can't fucking give up. Like like if you have a vision, if you're locked in, like then no one can stop you. Now, how do you have a tunnel vision? You have to be alone. you have to be alone in your room or in your home area, wherever you're at, right? Think about this shit you want to get done. It sounds cliche, but all this shit you want to get done in life, it's possible, man. You really can put your mind to it. You really can. If you want a certain job, if you want to look a certain way, if you want to attract certain things, you have to put your head down. Yeah, you have to visualize that shit, and you gotta. I guess people call that manifestation, law of attraction, but like you gotta act like it's already yours, and you can't let life knock you down. You gotta fight back in life. Don't like you gotta fight back. You gotta have that warrior mindset. Like, life. You know what? I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm not gonna have you fucking take me down. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not like. It's just not gonna work. You're very stronger. You're watching this. If you're going through some bullshit, just know that you're very stronger than that. You're stronger. You have a lot of strength, and don't forget to pray. Don't never underestimate prayer. I know I'm all over the place, but because all these this is coming from my memories and intuition, but don't underestimate prayer. If you don't believe in God or a higher power, then believe in something. It has to be anything. Just believe in something. Believe in that positive, fucking unstoppable energy to the point where it gives you faith that no matter what happens, nothing can stop you. Use faith and use your tunnel vision and your fucking drive to get to where you need to go, because you really can accomplish a lot of shit. And I'm starting to get better at that too. Like, I'm starting to have more faith of the universe. I'm starting to put my head down and fucking just grind, Well, nothing can really stop you. Don't underestimate the creator, the power of like just faith. Faith is very powerful, man. Like, you could go to places with faith. And with tunnel vision, you have to use your pain as motivation. Like, all the shit you've experienced, all the losses, all the embarrassment, humiliations, all the things that didn't turn out too well. Well, guess what? You're still alive. Keep fighting. Keep taking that extra push. If you gotta fight for your success in your whole life, fucking do it. Become a fighter. Nothing can really stop you. Don't ever let God stop you. Be limitless. Like, for real, like, fuck, man. Like, prove God wrong. Surprise the creator. You know, maybe the universe, I understand people have different beliefs, this and that. Like, life is very limitless, but like, if you think God puts you in a certain limit, break that shit. Prove people wrong. Prove people wrong for fun. Prove yourself wrong if you have to, you know? Just 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 test it out, you know? If you want something, have that tunnel vision. Have faith in the creator. Just put your head down and just go fucking ham. Go fucking hard. Listen to music that'll pump you up and take action. I know it's easier said than done. I know it gets more complicated because everyone's life situation is different, but you just gotta, you know, I know it sounds simple and fucking cliche, but you just gotta pray to God, have faith, and like nothing could go wrong too. Like, what if shit doesn't work out? What if like things end so badly? That's not your fault. That's technically God's fault in a way, but still fight back. Like at times you gotta be at a point where like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep taking risks, but at this point, if shit ends up really bad, if I end up really bankrupt, if I end up really hitting rock bottom, if I end up even being hurt, at this point I had nothing to lose because I've already put my faith on God. I've already prayed to God, and you know, it's all from there. I'm gonna take my action, and if things don't work out, then that's God's. Like, I can't really explain it, but just know that God is with you. If you don't believe in God, just know that a higher fucking power is with you. Like, if shit doesn't work out, like, it's bound to work out because it's like, one, you're not going to have that doubt. But even if you do, you still have that faith in that higher power, right? Or that, in whatever you believe in. So, like, nothing could really fucking stop you. Again, I can't put it into words, but it's like, at this point, there are times where I've been at points where, like, okay, at this point, if I get injured, if I get hurt, if shit don't work out, it's okay because I know I gave 110%. I know I put my faith into the creator. I put my faith into the universe, to God, and God is with me. So it's like, if I fail, it's technically not my fault. It's God's fault. Anyway, you know, you gotta look at it like that. It's the universe's fault, you know, because I put my heart and soul into this, you know, and you know, sometimes you gotta sacrifice, you know, and I feel like it will help boost your confidence more. The more you pray, the more you have faith, you know. Faith is very important. I'm still trying to learn about faith, but faith is very fucking powerful. Yes, life is bullshit. Yes, life is confusing. There's a lot of things we don't understand from a human perspective, but you just gotta have faith, you know? Make shit happen. You heard the saying, be the change you wanna see, or be the change you wanna become in yourself. All the shit you wanna see change, become that person, you know? And that what makes life worth living, you know? Become your greatest version, and like, because I've experienced hitting rock bottom so many times. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but like, I'm still struggling, but like, I've experienced a lot of failure. I experienced a lot of setbacks, and I've experienced a lot of embarrassment. Me, like, if you see my other videos, I'm diagnosed with ADD, right? I'm diagnosed with ADD, so like, I struggle bad at the workplace. I be doing good here and there, but like, I tend to forget basic shit, or I tend to get overwhelmed. I tend to have some anxiety, or like, I feel like just hyperactive, this and that. So it's hard for me to. I've been struggling in the classroom, but like, I don't let it define me. I don't let it, you know. I don't give up on that, you know. Instead, I work harder, because you could adjust too. Like, if you're experiencing some disabilities, or like some blockages, or like setbacks, try to learn from them. For example, like me, like, since I suck at paying attention to details, and since I'm so bad at focusing for a long period of times, what I'll do is I have a notebook. I write a lot of shit down. I ask a lot of questions, and I try to improve my communication skills so I can let people know, so they can repeat themselves, or like I said, I can ask more questions. But you see how becoming socially better, and you see how that works to your benefit. So you got to use your weaknesses to your benefit, to your strengths. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. You know, just utilize your strengths. Yeah, it sucks because when you have shit, you're experiencing shit that's out of your control. Yeah, it sucks. You know, it's not fair at all. And if you are experiencing some bullshit, or some dumb shit going on in life, have compassion for yourself. You know, don't give up. And like, not only that, but like, I didn't make all this up. Like, the shit I'm learning, like having compassion for yourself, diving deep within yourself. There's this person, her name is New My Frame. Shout out to New My Frame. Um, you can look up her channel. She has she has two channels, New My Frame and New My Frame Tarot. Now, she what she basically talks about, not all of her topics, but like she teaches people how to become more self-aware, how to heal your traumas, this and that. She does a lot of spiritual videos, like spiritual tarot videos. She gives people some spiritual guidance, this and that, like moving forward. And like she teaches people how to like become more self-aware, have that self-compassion for yourself when shit doesn't go your way, when you hit rock bottom, when you've done some shit you regret. She teaches the points of becoming self-aware and having self-compassion for yourself. So shout out to her. This is what I learned from her. And it's true, because like when you fail a lot, when you experience a lot of bullshit setbacks, when life keeps throwing bullshit at you, again, you gotta, or when you make a lot of mistakes, you keep fucking up or messing up, you gotta have that self-compassion for yourself. You gotta have that self-love with yourself. This is why you always gotta self-reflect. You gotta love yourself. You gotta have compassion for yourself. You gotta be your own biggest fan. Become your own biggest fan, because it makes sense too, because at the end of the day, you only got you. You don't have to rely on you. You have to work hard because of you. You take the actions. You dictate how your life is going to be, with a course of faith of a higher power, of course, of that. And like connections, this and that. But all it starts with you. So you got to be your own biggest fan, you know? You got to think you're the most good looking person in the world. You got to think you're the most hardworking person in the world, you know? You got to be your biggest motivator. It's you versus you, you know? And when you are experiencing a lot of like failures or like setbacks or some bullshit experiences, don't beat yourself up. Just be hard on yourself, not in a bad way, but just know that you're capable of succeeding more. You're capable of going far. You know, you got to set the bar high for yourself. And have that self-love for yourself, because you're not alone. You know, I mean, when you're struggling, especially in the workplace, you're not alone. I've experienced a lot of struggles during the workplace. I've experienced a lot of embarrassment, a lot of humiliation, because there are times where I struggled to follow basic rules or basic fucking directions in life, and like I felt really humiliated and embarrassed, man. So you're not alone, but I'm not letting that shit define me. Yes, it hurts. You still gotta heal. You gotta purge out all the pains, all the traumas, the rejections, the setbacks. You gotta cry it out. If you're angry, you gotta release that anger in a healthy way. Like you can seek mental health therapy. You can make a YouTube video. You can work out. You could gather yourself. You could become closer to yourself. You could self-reflect and learn more about yourself when shit doesn't go your way. So in a way, it is kind of a blessing, because like think about it. If you're winning a lot, this and that, yes, it's good. Yes, you become unstoppable, and you can learn from that. But like I feel like when you fail mostly, that's when you have the opportunity to become closer to yourself. You have that more self-love within yourself. You could dive deep within yourself, and you could learn a lot. Like you gain a lot of wisdom. I gained so much wisdom from fucking failing a lot, from fucking like just overcoming a lot of bullshit, experiencing a lot of dumb shit, like experience a lot of anxiety, experience a lot of shyness, nervousness. I'm still trying to overcome it, experiencing like ADD, experiencing struggling in the workplace. Like I'm still struggling with all that shit, but like I'm trying to utilize it to my advantage. I'm trying to learn more about myself, you know? And that's what you got to do sometimes when shit isn't working your way. You just got to adjust. You just got to learn to pick yourself up in a way, you know? And you just got to keep fighting. Don't let life not knock you down. Like fight back, you know? Don't forget to rest your body. Self-love yourself. Make sure you eat healthy. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you work out. Fitness is very important. Like never underestimate having a good set schedule. Make sure you get your workouts in. Make sure you get your runs in. Make sure you get your walks outside in. If you can, try to meditate. Again, eat healthy as you can. Hydrate, stretch, do what you got to do. You know, focus on your mental health. Self-reflect, clean your room, and like nothing can stop you. You know, nothing can stop you. And like if you're feeling bored with life, try to find things that will excite you. Like me, like sometimes I'll be bored with life. So like I made a YouTube channel pretty much, and I was inspired to make a YouTube channel. So that really helps me out. And you can show your wisdom too, because if you're experiencing a lot of dumb shit in life, more than likely you have a lot of wisdom to share. So don't hesitate to share with other people through any platform, and you can help a lot of people. So you have to look at your struggles and your setbacks as a positive way. If it depends how you look at it, it can really set you up for success, and it'll really give you a different viewpoint. Yes, it's not fair. Yes, it is bullshit. Yes, the universe life throws a lot of unnecessary stupid shit in your way. Yes, the universe, but like just the matrix in general, this fucking society, because again, money controls us, and like we live in a stressful world, and like we're not getting paid the right amounts of money. Society, this world is very corrupt. It's very limited. And I'll use my video as an example. Like I made an hour-long video. I was pretty much exposing the society. I was exposing how corrupt it is, how much is bullshit. Like, and next thing you know, my video gotten taken down. An hour-long video gotten taken down because I was exposing the bullshit and the corruption of society, of this realm, of this third dimensional realm, this fucking earth. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna let it stop me. I'm not. I'm even thinking about making different platforms, like a fucking Rumble or a Patreon, to keep these videos up. Luckily, I still got my camera roll, so they can't really fucking stop me. Cause like, and I love what the fuck I do, so like, they can't really do shit. And that's the mindset you gotta have. You gotta look for your passions. But even then, like, you just gotta have that mindset in general. Where like, okay, I failed. Okay, I've experienced some bullshit. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Okay, I've let people down. Well, it's whatever. I mean, you have to have self-compassion for yourself. Learn from your mistakes. Learn what you did wrong, but pick yourself back up and kick ass, you know? Keep fighting back the system, and just keep overcoming bullshit, you know? And you got this. And again, it's kind of a short video, kind of all over the place, but it's kind of words of encouragement to not let life, and don't let life hold you back. Don't let life knock you down, you know, and just keep fighting back, fight back against the system. Because someone mentioned this, and I forgot who said it, but in the video, this guy mentioned that, like, oh, his name is Inofe. I think it's Inofe. I think he mentioned, like, the purpose of the mate. I think that was him. He mentioned that, like, he has his own YouTube channel. Shout out to him. Inofe mentioned that, like, one of the purposes of the Matrix is to keep you down. Why do you think that, like, no matter what, you always gotta heal? There's always bullshit be thrown at your way. Even in the term new levels, new devils, more money, more problems, this and that. I feel like it was designed that way purposely, so this world could really fuck you up mentally. It can really knock you down. And that's, once you know your enemy, you gotta study your enemy. You gotta study how fucking corrupt society is. You got to study the Matrix, how money fucks you over. Not only that, but you got to study shit from a spiritual perspective too, because if you notice a pattern within yourself, the most likely, if you overcome a certain situation, more bullshit is going to be thrown at you. It could be mentally, it could be physically, it could be financially, it could be fucking anything. If you have a family, no matter what, there's always conflict. There's always some dumb shit going on. Be aware of what is going on. That's the nature of life. I don't know why. That's the nature of this realm, of the human experience. I know it's bullshit, it's not fair, but once you know how like the universe, how the human experience works, that like no matter what, you're always gonna deal with some type of conflict. You're gonna deal with some type of mental some mental blockages, roadblocks, some physical roadblocks, financial roadblocks. You can have issues with your family, you can have issues with your friends, your car might break down. No matter what, it seems like no matter what, it just doesn't stop. You can't take it personal, and you got to find loopholes. You got to go hard in life, but don't take it as serious. I'm talking about, like, I'm not sure what's the right word. I guess go hard in life, but kind of detach from the bullshit pretty much. Don't detach your hard work, put your heart and soul into shit, but detach from like these bullshit situations. Don't let it affect you as much. Yes, use it as motivation. You get angry that you're experiencing some dumb shit, but like, don't let it overtake you. Again, you control your emotions. Don't let your emotions control you, if that makes sense. Use your anger in a positive way. Don't let your anger control you. You control your anger and go harder, you know? And look at the universe, look at the Matrix, look at life. Like, bro, that's all you got? Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all gotta do something else, because, like, y'all ain't shit. And this is where faith comes in. This is where you have faith in the universe. Because at this point, if you keep experiencing bullshit, if you're rock bottom, you got nowhere to go but up, right? Like, God's by your side, the higher power's by your side. And if shit doesn't work out your way, if you even die, if shit is really risky, it's like, so what? I got the universe, I got God. They can't stop me, because I already put my faith into the creator and to the fucking universe. What else do I have to lose? If shit doesn't work out, that's God got to deal with that. The universe got to deal with that. The higher power has to deal with that. The creator got to deal with that. I ain't got to deal with that. Why? Because I put my heart and soul into it, you know? And more than likely, if you do that, more opportunities will show up. You may not get the results you want sometimes, but opportunities may show up. You more gain more wisdom, you may gain more knowledge, and you can help other people. You see how a lot of doors will open up. You just got to give you just got to give it all. You got to give you 100%, and don't let life fuck you up. And keep. And if you're watching this, if you're going through some bullshit, just I know it sucks. I know it's not fair. I know it's very lonely. I know it seems like you're going through this alone, but like just know that this is the fact that you're still alive. You still have a purpose. You still fucking matter, and the world, like me and everyone else, we still fucking need you. So don't give up. Keep kicking ass, and don't let life knock you down. Don't forget to have that self-love within yourself. Self-reflect. Have that self-love. Take care of your body physically and mentally. Do what you got to do. Gather yourself. Pick yourself up. And just know that no matter what, the matrix, the world, the human experience is always going to throw some bullshit at you. You just can't let it, you just can't take it personal, and you can't let it stick with you. No, you're not going crazy. Yes, life keeps throwing bullshit at you, but you got to keep fighting back, And don't take it as personal, but utilize those experiences to your benefit and use it to your drive to go farther in life. And if things don't work out your way, you'll open more opportunities, you open new doors, because all that energy you're putting out by believing in yourself, having hard work, is going to set you up for more success. Maybe in ways you didn't expect. You just got to recognize the opportunities, and we got to recognize the wisdom you're having. So you got to really know yourself, and you got to explore opportunities out there. And pretty much it. It's a quick video, but it's words of encouragement. And yes, like, comment, subscribe, dislike, whatever. Comment down below, and I'm out. Peace.